be idle, your best come trifle. But even with a rifle, your style that gets stifled. Quick, let it hit him. Your suffocation begins, your soul it gets engulfed in the sound like it's emotion. It works just like a potion, it hurts, that's due to motion. Gotta take the bumps and bruises, see it can't just all be coasting. Gotta use the spectrum of the wave whenever you know it's flowing. Got a notion and it's deep, keep it growing like the ocean. Don't get salty, it's just me. Get a dose, it's instantaneous ascension constantly. Fixed like a constellation, glowing naturally. In fact, see the past, the future marches on triumphantly, defiantly, relentlessly. If it ain't one thing, it's something else. Another instrumental that contributes to your mental health. As for most MCs, we moving like a ninja. That is still your stealthily. Handle your business candidly. Fool, we gigantic. Globally, locally, and organically. Ain't nothing you can do gon' damage me in this current scene is a tragedy. But we valiantly are championing originality in this shit that's happening. Could trigger an emotional response, cause you to react violently. Yeah, could trigger an emotional response, cause you to react violently.
If you want some, you best come with the gun. You can't fuck with the tongue. All the way the song is sung by the chief and Blackalicious. We keep it that delicious, complete and grant your wishes. So keep the wrath and listen. You can't be idle, your best come trifle. But even with a rifle, your style that gets stifled. Quick, Blackalicious is coming for that throw again. The lyrics that we wrote again, that sounded rather vicious. Now if you want some, you better come with a gun. You can't fuck with the tongue, or your ass will get stunned by the chief and Blackalicious. We keep it that delicious, complete and grant your wishes. You can't be idle, 'cause even with the title and even with the
king is going home to get his throne. From the root to the fruit, that's where everything started at.
Energy surrounding and spreading out aura pleasure. In the midst of souls at crossroads, checking where your mind shines. Energy surrounding and spreading out aura pleasure.
They call me Gavin, I rap and I do my thing and swing and bring you in my habitat where my vocals sting and even linger in the back of your neck where you feel the tingling. You will adapt to you snapping your thumb and finger eagerly. Now since we have to achieve, we must believe. And to a certain degree, I'm just like the weed you need to feed you. Man, the circus won't cease. It just eats and eats and eats at you. We serving these beats in addition to serving MCs till they go berserk and they freeze. Any day of the week I speak through speakers, you get burned with this heat. MCs you freeze this heat'll ease you through your circuits and free you up from the he's and she's and these emotion serpents to be. Having you searching for these oral pleasures, y'all.
Spread out your love vibes. Energy surrounding and spreading out aura pleasure. In the midst of souls at crossroads, checking where your mind's on. Energy surrounding and spreading out aura pleasure.
Check it out. On the corner of dealer, but not a dealer of death. Realer, iller, concealer, feeling the ceiling. It's not left on the top, killing this penicillin. You got whiffs, it's the oral food anesthesia. Sure, you got lifted. Potions of rhythm and sonic killing for the death. Numbing the blind as I reach and travel in the depths. Looking your spirit just like you're walking through an X. Choice of a generation to come, I'll be the peps. Bubbling all in your cup, stun you, then follow it up. Nothing to wallowing but the sound that you're gobbling up. Rocking your toddler till you're popping your mom and your aunt. Calling your aunt and all of your partners plotting to swallow the funk. Just a little something to open your comatose state of living in Babylon with the spiritually dead ghost. This is recommended, I highly advise a dose. Hopefully it inspires and maybe encourages growth. Oral pleasure, y'all. 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 And it won't stop.
Energy surrounding and spreading out. Oral pleasure. In the midst of souls across house, checking where your mind's goes. Energy surrounding and spreading out. Oral pleasure. Watch out, blaze the arrow.
Tested and scarred, crushed through the storm. Found who we are with true desire. For no human being, quest for your dreams. By any means, endure the fire.
Pure, tested, trial and error, destined to endure. Infallible, unyielding to the adversary's lure. Cause I craft for the after me. Syntax in a masterpiece burner. Unless your flame's life surpasses eternal. You couldn't swing it if you had a pendulum strapped to your sternum. I am the sun, one with the Son of Man. Righteousness won't be defeated by the underhand, faceless heads in the presence of greatness. I'll teach you how to backstroke with cinder block bracelets. Dog paddling, kicking in a quicksand oasis. Conscience under pressure, test how true your faith is.
They wanna see my face connect the stars. Passion burn bright raw like electric Gibson guitars. Spark Cohiba cigars, African SARS from the guard. Think fast like Ramadan. I'm beyond the book of Amon-Ra. Nigerian phenomena, a BBO, Doc and I am the light of common law. Kumbaya Chronicle. Got piranha flow, jumbles persona ho. Songs that Asada told Geronimo Platt. 200 grams of fat, I towels now. Swallow slow, let my fire purify your hollow soul. Floss you with barbed wire coils, anoint with olive oils. Cause royal karma's close and can't win. Garvey's ghost waving a burning spear. I am fake, I am fake, I am fake.
A Bleacher Report remix.
Now it's time for our wrap-up. Let's give it everything we've got. Ready? Begin.
Alley-oop on amateurs. Air above all in any actors, it's average. Big barbarian, basically beasting. Fighters get blown up, being brave B-teens. Casually, I chef cash cheddar. Fools get casualties and caught off guard with chin music. Dirty when I drop dimes, damaging the dang earth. Devastate the defense, detonate danger. Entertainer, entertaining everyone. Every mass, enemies is envious, ain't even peep the elbow pass. Fire on fuego, flick of the wrist frozen. Fear of the fury left flat and then frozen. Gloves off for the glass jaws by the goons. Gold of all golds gone giddy getting through. Human joystick heating up, heat check, blam. Hitting hard, hella hype, hero going ham. I'm isolated on islands, it's over, it's over. Ice in your veins getting colder. Jock jerk to those who aren't worthy. Jamming through my journey in a jet black jersey. King Kong of KO's kid, kiss the ring. Knuckle up now with the knuckle butt king. Let me live a long life leading with my laces out. Right now losers look up cause it's lights out. My move marvelous, money shot massive. Main event noon shot, MVP master. Nails in the coffin, knots in their knees triumph. Nothing make through the knees, nothing but nylon. Opposition off on the ropes in the octagon. 1-2 punched out lights going off and on. Pillow pick passes of prolific poetry. Power plays, pickpocketing, petty phonies. Quest for the cup is quantum, y'all quote me. Quad all quarters feeling quantum, we're quarreling. Roaring, side rats, relish and remain. Rallying, rough rated rhymes make it rain. Switching on simple salt sucker spit swag. Slice dice, shimmy, nothing but nest blast. Turned up, taking out Tim and Mine's Twister. Leave them turned out, they are truck stick victims. Unstoppable, upstate, uninvolved. Unanimous, universal year of the underdog. Vicious and vital. Victories calling. Volley all out, victorious velocity. Bobbing, we will while receiving words woven. Moonwalk when I whip, get the world open. Excelling, extreme, extra explosive, accelerating, X out competition so quick. YOLO pass rhymes, y'all young bucks fall. Yoga stretch minds, yelling Yiggy, yes, yours. 0, 0, 0 on the clock, game's over. Zooming to the zenith, 0 hours in my zone. Zoning.
Good. Can you say it faster?
Your single sums up to a 10-inch. changing. But it's time. It's time. It's time. From the commentary of a rational mind, I'm living for the peace of mental, but my mental was blinded. Trying to find a pot of gold, but my rainbows ended. Found a pot of pothead, smoking pot and getting spliffed. Can it be a leopard never changes its stripes? Can it be that I'm taken by the bones of the tones that condones my dome to zone and I can truly be home then? I'll leave my physical and start moving beyond the wind. Time after time, I fight myself. Line after line, I recite to myself. Might do myself some good to wake up just a little earlier. Spirits from the plane get more and more worldly. Bound to reality, a mission of sorts. Another day, another do, another way to get caught up in all the negativity. Hey, deliver me, God, could you? Take an entity fall, would you? I pray I make it over the hump. I keep climbing, gotta get it all together. Self can't be relying on no one but self itself. And don't be selfish, can't tell you I felt what you felt if I ain't felt it. The hell with it, dwelling in it propels it. So I fell a bit, now it's about time to expel it. Yeah. I got is my life to live. The only thing I really know is life. I'm pondering quests and I wander and guess and long and stress to get a grip up on my life. Now everything makes everything else, everything is everything that's within my life. I walk the trail even though it's rocks in the trail. Got to prevail in this thing called life. March to the beat drum of the heart, come to the outcome. It is not done till it's done. Hell is some sort of twisted mind state. Flames or depression, peace or a pearly gate. Fate is made by the individual, though it's already known in the eyes of the maker. Great is that is made lyrical, so I use the microphone as my frustration alleviator. I need to take a little hit up off the spliff. I'm feeling down, I need to take a little lift. It's time to do instead of just saying if. Time to get moving in this thing called life. The melody shines, it's telling me mines is waiting at the end of all these struggling times and bonds and dues intertwined in the blues I live. It just gotta give, something just gotta give. They say everything you do come back to you. You turn your head at those who drop backs to you. Cause the truth goes deep and you can't break it. But when you break it down, it's actually what you make it. try to evolve the frustrated ghetto mind. The devil and his army never been a friend of mine. But niggas don't wanna hear that shit, said the brother who was obviously totally misled and yelled out murder, murder, kill, murder instilled in the influential thoughts of our kids' heads. Shallow days, you never wanna let a brother be a brother fully into the outer. Caught up in all them hollow nights. I can't escape 'cause everywhere that I look, people frontin' and it just ain't right. Shallow days, you never wanna let a brother be a brother fully into the outer. Caught up in all them hollow nights. I can't escape 'cause everywhere that I look, people frontin' and it just ain't right. I said, don't you know the powers that be are using people as pawns, devouring we until they see us all gone and out of the scene. And as I passed the chronic, he said, look at where I be. I tried to get a job for real, but all the homies hit licks and rob and steal and keep fat pockets caught in the rut that catch round this ways in. Plus, who could you trust? I said, I'm all about protecting mine, but neglected minds be getting left behind. Why don't you change your environment? He said, this is all I know. Plus, my fam's all that I got. I can't go. I said, you gotta make it for the fam. Damn, he said, I didn't make the ghetto made the man. I said, you more than just that. Shook his hand, said, damn, we gotta find a way to break the devil's master plan. Shallow days, you never wanna let a brother be a brother fully into the outer. Caught up in all them hollow nights. I can't escape 'cause everywhere that I look, people frontin' and it just ain't right. Shallow days, you never wanna let a brother be a brother fully into the outer. Caught up in all them hollow nights. I can't escape 'cause everywhere that I look, people frontin' and it just ain't right. The word peace is just an expression used to say bye when it's time to jet. And them red, black, and green medallions was all just part of a trend, I guess. Hardly ever see them around brothers next no more. Instead of that, go gats, aspiring gangsters and Max who at the young age of 4 be seeing more drama than war veterans instead of learning God's laws. And hip-hop is a voice, so we enlist that to express how we be feeling about this and that. But music does reflect life, and kids look up to what you portraying and mimic what you act like. It's time for a new day, an era in rap, conscious styles, making them aware of the happenings. But the ears seem more steered towards self-annihilation, so many might laugh and write this off like I'm out here just blowing wind. Maybe label it soft or unreal, something they can't feel, while they keep yelling murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. I'll just keep moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on.
There she was, draped in a burgundy, dress silhouette superbly curved indeed. She started staring in my direction, luring and urging seductively, body language instructing me. I offered her a drink, instead she took a cup of tea. And then I lied about my luxury lifestyle. Then I said, so who you be, you looking kinda tight, gal? I would love to see you in a nightgown. She said, they call me the Dragon Queen and I come from Tibet. I'm calm in the face of pressure and you'll never see me sweat. I've come to your country in search of a lost scroll that contains directions to a hidden village comprised of gold. I looked at her confused and said, but why have you told me this? She said the description that I fit was that of the chosen one, who would go beyond and slip a concoction in my drink that immediately sent my consciousness adrift. I'm in that zone dwelling. I woke in a warehouse tied to a chair with an abundance of flares surrounding me in a circular angle. glared up at the Dragon Queen's lair and wasn't imagining a thing. Heard steps on the stairs and a magic gleam glowed brightly to prepare me for my journey. A sword was hovering towards me, plus garlic for the keepers at the gate who guard all of its secrets and take care of trespassers. But alas, it's prophesied I would gain access to a cultural dynasty buried in season. Capture this scroll. Massive helicopters patrol the rooftop. Strapped in, began traveling into the darkness. Knew not of what awaited. I thought of a way to get out of it. Just then the bottom gave way. I began falling, gave it 10 seconds. Pulled the cord on my parachute. Landed surrounded by a herd of wild barracudas. Lions, the sound of the wild kingdom piercing like a siren. Was I entering near the mortal lifespan's end? Defiantly I stood boldly as it began closing, and time seemed to be moving rapidly just then. Pulled the sword and somehow it affected all the creatures as they stepped back and bowed. And the same glow that I seen in the sword I seen in the eyes of the lion who began leading me in a specific direction as if trying to tell me something. Just over the horizon, the same creatures who had been described appeared in statue form, but their eyes scoped. And as I approached the gate, they began to break open and cried. After years, we had finally been awakened. The assault was on. I got knocked to the ground by one, shocked in an unorthodox form, boxing, throwing an abnormal proportion of body blows, karate chops and drop kicks, plunged, struggling deep within the swamp. Then I grabbed my sword. The garlic put it around my neck, saw that it was draining all of their energy, and then with a swing off with their heads. The gate slowly and mysteriously opened. Curiously, I moseyed in with intensity, focusing on my objective. Spider webs the size of king-size beds fell in a secret passage, not knowing where it led. Just then the same light beamed brightly, and in the distance at that instant, lo and behold, the hidden scroll. And just as I thought my mission was over, I could feel the Dragon Queen breathing heavily over my shoulder. She began to transform and metamorphosize. She took on an assortment of legs, arms, heads, and eyes, and sprouted 2 horns, and then began to breathe fire. So once again I grabbed my trusty sword, but to my astonishment, she burned it to a crisp, turned to grasp the scroll, and exit faster than she could gasp and clash further flames cast into my direction. I saw my whole life flash and the possibility of death in the casket, fastened to the ground, pound for pound, astounded. Now how could I survive and last another round in this madness? Inside of this madness. verbally pimp. Lacing up the rhythm with my signature. It's the Chief. Tearing up the drum and bringing heat. Rock shock under his beat. Blasting on your local ghetto street corner. The Chief.
Eyes in my mind, pose signs in my rhymes. Lines are inclined, shine, dying in my shrine. War in time, more divine, soaring flying lines. Borderline, Einstein, horrifying times. Ordered like slaughter fights, fortified type. Shorter strike, pouring like water, my ice. Smoke like a sack of that northern light hype. Swerving off a nitro, ice cold quarter pint. Sorta bright light, rappers caught a night. Bonafide, nice ice, stole a mic tight. Sorta like broader heights, what a sight, yikes. Showing motherfuckers how to hold a mic right. Photo like images, Yoda mic bite. Soldier like stripes, bro, despite your devices. Motorboat right like older folk insight. Glowing like solar kites, show you right. It's the gift.
Here to get your motor mind a lift. Mac rap verbally pimp. Lacing up the rhythm with my signature. The gift. It's the Chief. Tearing up the drum and bringing heat. Rock shock under his beat. Blazing on your local ghetto street corner. The Chief.
Peace to the rhythm rock raps in the day. Feast on adrenaline, master the way of the verbal hunter going after my prey. They running for the highest mountain, yelling out Mayday. D.A.B. the great annihilator of the way. They be all on my sacred scepter, jocking like a Pele. Soccer ball, kick 'em all, drop 'em in the bay. Say, better than your nigga Albert yelling. Putting on apprentices like Brandy did Ray J. Shutting down your business like 1580K day. If you ain't efficient, you'll be all up in a melee. God will bring the richness of the sun into your great day. Take your AK, put it in a little tray. Lay it underneath the surface of the earth and let it stay way out of sight and mind so you can focus on your time and climbing, rhyming. Hey, that be my grind and shine and be my payday.
Here to get your motor mind a lift. Mac rap verbally pimp. Lacing up the rhythm with my signature. The gift. It's the Chief. Tearing up the drum and bringing heat. Rock shock under his beat. Blasting on your local ghetto street corner. The Chief.
Slick, slippery, quick ripping-y, shift physically, drift with a kick kicking me, hickory, dickory, MCs are sick of me, zen trickery, get the gist, sent wizardry, split lickety, split it could be lit like this, into me, it is a secret, MCs pretend to be, kin to the gift, I'm mentally shitting the wisdom of centuries went, go on like a centipede's length, rappers want flames, man, I injure these shrimps, stew them on the board with some hickory chips, I'm a level higher than the intermediates, rappers, I don't care about your gender, descent, background, police records, history, rent, unpaid evictions, charge penalties sent, merciless in battle, leaving enemies bent. It's the gift.
Here to get your motor mind a lift. Mac rap verbally pimp. Lacing up the rhythm with my signature. The gift. It's the Chief. Tearing up the drum and bringing heat. Rock shock under his beat. Blasting on your local ghetto street corner. The Chief.
Amazing Deja, Deja, hazy ways, my blazing arrow. The race that range from Asia way to Rio de Janeiro. A crazy crave, oh look, today's the day that in a major way I make you say, oh look, he saved the day and also paved the way. Carving my days like razor blades today and days away from now, okay. I'm like a laser ray, keeping the stage ablaze. In dangerous ways, dropping the phrase that pays all day, this ain't a phase. But ageless ways, a cagey great displays, oh hey, this ain't a game. Those days away, that's if you came to play, you'll all behave insane. After we change the game, it won't remain the same. Fade away. So make your days and play this tape in your Camaro. Amazing Deja, Deja, hazy ways, my blazing arrow. The verbal dawn, I go and murder all my foe and kill him. But learning all, and so I'm growing while I'm learning with him. Inferno inferno, I'll explode. We turning out the globe, about to blow. Now get up out of your seat, head on out the zones that I patrol. Rock and roll, I tear you out the soul like drugs and alcohol. I knock your whole toboggan for a loop and out the doubt will flow. I'm not the bro you wanna knock, cause on the real I got the glow. Cosmic poses, I suppose it's how I'm supposed to be and got to go. How'd you know? Intuition, I was on the old safe surface. Figure out your purpose, that's impossible. Logic won't disturb the thought or focus. What it's not is all about to grow, about the kind of wholeness only God can know. I rock it for the chocolate, for the awkward, for the thoughtless. In your home or at your office, I'm your early morning coffee sip. Who got the ball? We roll with Navajos with double barrels. Amazing, major danger, hazy waste my blazing arrow. And you don't stop. On your tiptoes, I'm a drama dropper stomping all up in your zip code. Schizophrenic, you panic running from my epilogue. Rappers like an insect crush that I be stepping on. Lethal weapon arm, deafing all y'all heads up to the point of where you're nervous, smoking Paul Margaret. I'm coming at you, busting at you like a sawed-off bet. You feel the horror of the slaughter, then your heart off wreck. I'm breaking all your necks and half flex. Know the mathematic formulas of fury. Hey, let's go the path of the terror dome zone dweller. Never gon' go, nigga, better phone home. Tell them Melachrome, tombstone, head up on the pedestal of medical attention. Couldn't ever make it better from the metaphor engine. Now get up out the kitchen before you burn with addiction. With your head up in the stitches and you learn with conviction. I'm addicted to inflicting you with your self-doubt. Sticking the key to the ignition and I blow meltdown. Facilities belittle MCs, we killing them. Squeeze the mental trigger when I enter, spitting venom with ease. Bring it. MCs are in. MCs are in. Faster than a speeding bullet, power of a BART train. Naturally the coolest when I'm ruling with my thought train. Fill me up with octane, mentally I'm my brain. Coming down the chimney, slipping gifts up in your stockings. I came to win, not just to play because I got game. Niggas playing hard and can't identify with my pain. Cleaning hemoglobin off your sweater after I stain. Fit condition lyricism like Jack LaLanne. My main point is just to show you I'm the jizzoink. Rappers never captivate, I'd rather hear a pig oink. Pinpoint precision, impairing y'all's vision. A lyrical wizard, cold microphone magician. Pull a rabbit out of hat and send her back to his habitat. You're buried in the pages of my rhyme flow. Avalanche, put the smack down on your candy ass. Critics, the extravagant battle cat. Total in your Cadillac. Matter of factly, Blackalicious in your factory. Fatter rap beat, busting pus out your acne. Planned a whack scheme to attack me. Shatter that dream at a rapid ass speed. Black, bringing back trouble. MCs are in. MCs are in. MCs are in.
good time to introduce you to the heartbeat of our organization. The pulse of everything that we do is centered around the drums. And of course, you think about that really seriously, you know that your entire life is centered around your heartbeat. And that's rhythm, that's rhythm.
Rapper step to me like I'm a doormat. Check the format, I pour raps. Not your average everyday hardcore acting. I'm like a Mac 10, a Uzi and a AK-47, rolling with crazy kids like Bebe. Mayday. I used to listen to K-Day in my heydays. I ride the bus with Dreamer, one day lamping inside a Mercedes. Benz with sheepskin interiors and 215s and 2 rip means to get creamed. I'm large as a hippopotamus. Trip, I got it this. Sip a bottomless, cup of brew when I'm getting raw to this. If a rapper tries to step, I rip and slaughter his ass. So shit, he ought to just swallow his pride and get the following this. I'm marvelous like Marvin Hagler in his prime. I carve kids like a dagger with my mind. I start shit with rappers who can't rhyme. I spark spliffs cause I don't stagger when I'm high. But when I'm drunk I do, punk I do, not acknowledge whackness. I got your grandma doing backflips and tumbles. I rumble in the jungle with Ali and Frazier. Call me the savior of hip-hop. I rip shop and get my propers. Come get with this my style is awkward. I never mock words. I talk towards the inner city youth, revealing it the truth. I'm feeling that the proof is in the pudding. I put men that would in hip-hop in my shop and I torture.
Check out my lyrics,
As I walk through the jungle with a knife on my ankle, taking life, skiffle shank you lyrically. Apparently, niggas wanna sleep still, keep still. I'm packing a heap of skills. I'm rapping a deeper, ill mind, Saddam type shit. Your arm might get snapped like a twig, rap like a nigger, possess thorough, the astonishing mission, dishing pain, fishing in brains, plain lynching, niggas bitching. So take a ride, I'd abide by my rules, cause fools I've had duels with, I left them in the pulpit, I rule kids. I'm a kamikaze bomb dropping nigga with an arsenal of drama in my rhymes with the tracks and backs and heads is broken pieces. Raps is fat, you dead, you croak. In fact, I wrote this piece as just a little dedication to the rappers on the other level, butted out and looking into space. A new frontier, and I could probably bet you we got anything you want here. Cause punk we're the crew that make you cheer, the two that make you fear, and send you back to the rear. We're here. I rip shit, I'm whipping a dip shit with the lyrical form. I did kick it slick, I'm gifted, I'm ripping it with the shreds. Get the feds to arrest me for slaughtering MCs that ride on my testicles. Come get a little array of the skill supreme. Wanna defeat me, my nigga, you should kill the dream. The noise, the boys, the gals, everybody when I drop fat styles. It ain't just simple blase, blah, lottie-dottie, average Joe, simpleton with an average flow. Have to go after yo juggler, then shit gets uglier, man. I hope you take heed, I'm making brain cells bleed in excess amount of hemoglobin. I rap, yes, I'm out to see you bobbing your noggin. I've been gobbling niggas talking shit like Haagen-Dazs, stomping them, mopping them with the ill ass skill as seen by individuals who fiend for the real shit.
There are 22 million blacks in this country. I only want 1 million to buy this record.
A 40 ounce for breakfast gets a brother through the day. I guess I should've had a V8 instead. Anyway, let me contemplate my thoughts and think back to a time when my fridge was full of booze, but in my pocket not one dime. I remember back on Willis Ave when my eight-spoon homie Mark Black. I would start the day off hearing the sound of the faux crack. I went to work blitzed, so eventually I got dissed and caught a shocker when my supervisor said you're dismissed. Now as I stare at my list check, now my mind is stressed and depressed. I spelled relief S-T-I-D-E-S, yes, with a little bag of less the worry. Why go job hunting today when I can't sit back and smoke this sack and drink and feel my problems shrink away? And by now the rent's due in 2 weeks, but inside my mind it's just another problem Brew can delete. I got evicted to the point where the court marshal came to my door and said, get this kid, get your bags and split, you don't live here no more. And now I'm ass out, I'm so damn hungry, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I asked my brother for a handout and he hooked me, though I knew he had doubts, and rightfully so, cause I had new shit to deal with. I'm so confused, I've no control of my life, I think I'll get lit. So as my problems compile, I steady smile, oh yeah, sipping on that 40 ounce, this leads me to a path of nowhere. So as I think about tomorrow, I hesitate and say, a 40 ounce for breakfast to get me through the day. A 40 ounce for breakfast gets a brother through the day. I guess I should've rolled a joint up instead. Anyway, seems like every time I start, I don't know when it's time to say when. Now my mental gets all blurred and it sets off the ill behaving. Cooling with my boys, no names need to be mentioned. At a party with some brothers, I don't know, I'm chilling in. So me and Jay, with a 40 OZ to wash the shit down, and plus a lot of marijuana. Now I need to sit down. I can't remember the last time I was this blue out of my cranium. My ears and head begin to hum aloud as the room spun. Anyway, next thing I know, I blacked out, woke up with vomit all over my coat, start talking out my ass. I can't see straight, but yet I quote, and I don't know what came over me. I started dissing both my homies that I used to freestyle with, and now I'm asking them to show me what they got, not thinking straight. I don't know why I posed the challenge. Now my ego is erupting as if I was Mount St. Helens. Some shit was said I know I can't erase, and now shit ain't the same. I wish I had just one more chance to live that day again. I strain, cause in this big world to find a true friend and lose them to booze in my system just ain't how I'm living. Nothing I could really say to mend up how someone else feels, and so I guess I gotta wait and see if maybe the wound will heal. And I really didn't mean a word I said, though I can't prove that now. The only thing that I could really say is I went out and out. I went now and then I get irate and say a 40 ounce, fuck, just one more 40, just one more, I'll make this my last day. A 40 ounce for breakfast to get me through the day.
Rain and thunder and lightning, crumbling buildings, falling hurricanes, earth shattering, membranes scattering, insane happenings, souls keep burning and the sky keeps plummeting
The
down.
sky's falling, life is appalling, and death is lurking. Niggas killing each other, leaving bodies nobody's searching for. And juveniles is losing trials, catching a bit of murder. One and mothers is drinking and drugging, hoeing, searching for their son. And liquor stores up on every corner, and younger people done accepted defeat. In the melting pot of lava seeping in the hood is all the mind can conceive. When your foes bleeding to their death and you picking they pocket or to just get even. Niggas is banging, they fathers was banging, they unks thugging. Highly intelligent Africans lowered to punch mugging. And the coppers is declaring the planet's run by your government. And genocidal things all the while the devil is loving it. And children in high school rolling through smoking their classes up. And people that's rich don't be checking for what is happening. Degrading our women, knocking them up, leave them or smack them up. And ain't no way to reach us, we sleeping like hell's passing.
Rain and thunder and lightning, crumbling buildings, falling hurricanes, earth shattering, membranes scattering, insane happenings, souls keep burning and the sky keeps plummeting. Rain and thunder and lightning, crumbling buildings, falling hurricanes, earth shattering, membranes scattering, insane happenings, souls keep burning and the sky keeps plummeting.
The sky's falling, no one is watching. Tornadoes twisting, winds nobody is listening. Fires, no one pays attention. Energies are erupting, blurring the intentional vision. Doctors and lawyers and scientists all are locked in the prison of the mind. And all the youth are unreachable, but they teachable. But MCs don't be teaching them to dig deep down in their soul amongst the prostitution and pimping, robbing and stealing. We giving in. Savagery, this is nigga land. Hallelujah. But dividend the future.
Religions is institutionalized,
Giving you the lies. You die through pistols at the hand of your own people. It's lethal, but it's living proof. And steadily we smile and eat death inside of our living room. And instead of college, they got us slanging after high school for the love of the money and everything that it'll buy you. Everybody out for that and to kill you if you a rival. 20 lines and one steak on the table. It's about survival. The sky is
Rain and thunder and lightning, crumbling buildings, falling hurricanes, earth shattering, membranes scattering, insane happenings, souls keep burning and the sky keeps plummeting. Revelation,
From the now captive to the
rendition,
Karma bring the fury, now the
rampage gun,
drowning confusion through the
devastation,
living in the days of
elimination,
truth is obsolete, prophets
can't wait none,
feel it closing in for pivot.
can't take none. Revelation, devastation, better stay strong.
We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel. We rock the party to the break of day. We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel. And this is how it sounds when we play. We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel. We rock the party to the break of day. We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel. And this is how it sounds when we play.
Sitting on top of the bay, watching the tide. It's time to break the tension away. Come take a ride as you enter the dimension of the crucial size. That ain't nothing going on but a party. Now our brothers wanna flex, but I'm over their heads. I got the funky type of style to rip your vocals to shreds. I'm never running from the feds wearing red pro-cats, cause I ain't did nothing, nobody. I dedicate that line to Shaq from South Central. Not saying I'm the baddest, but I know I got potential. For every black man hung lyrically, I lent you. Your style is kinda dry, I hope my melody can quench you. My soul is one with all, although my ego is against you. See, rappers are raw meat, so now I got to mint you. I'm playing rappers out like an old pair of gym shoes. I can do anything, I can do anything. Cruising down the street in my 6'4" Impala. It's what I'd like to be doing if only I had the dollars. A baller ain't a baller if he ain't got balls. A scholar ain't a scholar if he ain't got scholastic education. And if not that, then learn from life beyond all the material crap. A human ain't a human if he doesn't make mistakes. And the name of this song is Swan Lake. A planet ain't a planet if it don't have wars. yours. A battle ain't a battle if you don't catch scars. A mind that ain't inquisitive really doesn't got shit to live for. If you can't explore the realms of thought, you ought not test, lest you'll be chomped up like a pop rock. Stop, bought weed from the weed lady, thought it was the bomb. Really wasn't nothing but a bag of strong palms. Lost $20, didn't get high. Maybe next time I use my finances right. Live another day, learn another lesson. Ain't no need to get my mental status quo stressing. That is so ill, that is for real, that is no skill displayed. These shades gone now, so it's time to build my own umbrella. Tell her hella mellow fellas lounging. Better bread, I never fled ahead of other sounds. And all I wanna do is run my own universe. Grab the mic and let my spirit just fly. When I universe, mind over matter, spirit over mind. A doobie and a skin, funky break beats and rhymes. A true blue homie to the end, reminiscing with your sisters in the living room den. A life with a plan, 9 acres on a land. Building self by yourself, helping out a fellow man. Preparing for the essence when your inner soul's free. Before the departure, plant another ripe seed. I think what everybody's striving for is peace of mind. I'm thinking the world is full of inner pleasures that are out there to find. Manipulated minds need to make an escape, and the name of this song is Swan Lake. Manipulated minds need to make an escape, and the name of this song is Swan Lake. Swan Lake. Swan Lake. Just want to give a couple of shout outs. We want to say what's up to DJ Shadow, Asia Born, Latif, Binge, DJ Zing, the 8th Wonder, and Jazz Bo. Also, we want to give a shout out to my peeps in Pacoima, my A-Spoon nigga Mark Black, Hank, KC, Big Mike, Little Mike, George, Naj the Gremlin, Reds Boo, and Norrid. Also, I want to say what's up to Doug and Lance and everybody chilling out in Meadowview. What's up to Rock B in the place to be. And a special shout out to my nephew Frank. Nigga roll bigger flows, hover over small ones. Other flows of 4, come and get some running shit. One rhyme after the next, master the flexology. Follow me, take all of me. Fuck a beast, buck a beast, sucker please. Don't you know my Uzi weighs a freaking ton like Chuck D's? Like, thought I would contradict myself, didn't ya? I'm getting ya, I'm hitting your ass with bass all in your face, so taste a bit in ya. Bowls of soul, get on the train, but I'm not Don Cornelius. Really, it's not no gimmicky shit like chicken popcorn. Now new and meteors shooting like a meteor. Beats betting beatier, feed me your brainchild. The strange style contains vowel language, so tell your kids to go to sleep so the beat can enhance your eye. If you're a rapper, grab your mic, bro. Cancel the clock, yo. Ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. Hey, bonehead nigga, put your rhyme in the towaway zone. Red's all I see, like if my name was El Toro. On the land, smoking a reefer, underwater, smoking a coral reef. I squash beef like a meat grinder. I'm the kinda chief rocker to seek and destroy, boys. Oi, I'm all of that and I play the chillin'. So won't you sit and listen to the way I flip the script like a pizza maker flips a pizza, breaking shit, delete ya, making his complete.